Hey guys, Patrick Clark, the Chamonix Creek Advisors. It's been a while since I've been on social media as a video. I've been posting some word posts and some cartoons and stuff like that that are financial and investment related. But I'm back on the ball with getting out videos onto the Facebook page, onto my blog. Again, on Facebook, it's the Chamonix Creek Advisors. And for the blog, go to the blog at www.neshamonycreekadvisors.com. Today, I want to talk about paying off your mortgage. I've had a couple of people ask me about whether they should pay their mortgage off or not. And you know, you can give a lot of peace of mind that, hey, that's taken care of. I don't have that anymore. But there are four major, there's probably a number of things to consider, but four major things, questions to consider before determining whether or not you're going to pay off your mortgage. The first one is, where will the money come from? A lot of people say, hey, I got a lot of money in my 401k, I got a lot of money in my IRA. How about I take that money out and put it in there and pay off my mortgage? Well, the questions I have for that is, how will that affect you tax-wise? You're going to take a whole bunch of money out. If you're under 59 and a half, you're going to pay not only the taxes on what you take out, but also the 10% penalty. So let's just say you take out $100,000 to pay off your mortgage. Well, really, you probably have to take out $130,000 to pay off that mortgage. If you're older, how will that affect your Social Security? Because it's going to benefits, because it's going to put you over the edge where now you're going to have to pay taxes on your Social Security as well. Even for those under 59 and a half, taking out a significant amount of your 401k or IRA is going to put you in another tax bracket for that year too. So you may want to pay a whole lot more in taxes than you normally do. So again, that $130,000 that you take out to pay off pay the taxes for the $100,000 withdrawal, you may actually have to take out more than that to cover the taxes, the additional taxes on your regular salary as well. If you're taking money out from non-taxable accounts, this could prevent you from having a large lump sum available to you if you need it in the future. We'll get to one possible solution is for that in a little bit. The second question is there a better use of the money? Do you also have credit card balances? So you could use some money to pay off your credit card balances instead. Because remember, the average credit card balance for Americans is around $12,000, $13,000, 17.25% interest, whereas a home interest mortgage, most mortgages around 4% on average. So, can you contribute to your workplace 401k instead, particularly if there's a match? A lot of people are not putting in the maximum that they can to at least get to the match. What do I mean by match? Well, a lot of 401ks will say, hey, on the first 4% of your salary that you put into your 401k, we'll match at 100%. Well, guess what that means? That means in the very first year you put it in, that's a 100% return without actually having to invest the money. A lot of people are, you can put up to 15% of your salary, but most people aren't even putting the match in, the 4%. So that could be a better use of your money. Other investments, the stock market averages around 8% annualized a year. Recently, it's been about 5%. Those numbers are still better than the 4% mortgage that you'd be paying off. Now, with investments, there's no guarantee that they'll be positive. There'll be those numbers. There's the old saying is, past performance is no guarantee of future performance, but that's still another consideration. The third question is your mortgage interest deductible? With the increase in the standard deduction, more and more homeowners, their total deductions, which include the mortgage interest, are coming below the standard deduction. So you're getting the standard deduction without having to really worry about what your mortgage interest is. But you still want to do that calculation, figure out what all your deductions are versus the standard deduction, And if everything's if the number winds up being above the standard deduction, hey, you might want to consider not touching the mortgage and interest right now. And now the fourth one is liquidity versus illiquidity. Your home is an illiquid asset. What that means is if you want to get cash out of it, it's a process. It can take a long time. It can take a long time to sell your house. It can take a long time to get a new mortgage or a second mortgage or a home equity line of credit on the house, which also creates more debt that you were trying to eliminate initially. Now, if you're so bent on actually paying the mortgage off, I would not suggest doing it with IRA or 401k assets. Have outside non-taxable assets to do it with. But also, if you pay the mortgage down with those non-taxable assets, get a home equity line of credit. Why? Because now you have the ability to tap the equity in the house in an emergency, beyond whatever emergency savings you've put together, so that you don't have to tap into the IRA and 401k money and have those much larger tax implications and much larger future growth implications involved in it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments below. If you like this, like it. Please like this post. Go and like the Facebook page and Chamonix Creek Advisors. If you want to talk about this more, hey, let me know. You can either direct message me, or you can email me at Patrick at Chamonix Creek Advisors, or call me and leave a message or a text at 215-962-3744. Because remember, this is all about your future, and it all starts with a conversation. Again, Patrick Clark, the Chamonix Creek Advisors. I hope to talk to you all soon. Thanks. Bye.